In a small village, surrounded by golden fields and dusty roads, lived a farmer named Raghav. Raghav worked hard every day. Yet life never seemed to change. The rains came and went, but his fields stayed dry. His crops stayed small, and his hope even smaller. Every evening, he sat outside his hut, watching other farmers return home with full baskets. He wondered, why does success visit everyone except me? His wife placed a simple meal before him. She smiled gently and said, "One day, things will change." But Raghav sighed. "I've tried everything," he said. "I guess luck just isn't mine." Days turned into months. Seasons passed. Nothing grew except his frustration. Until one morning, in the village market, Raghav met an old man selling herbs. The man looked at Raghav's tired face and said softly, "You don't need to work harder, son. Just 1% smarter, every single day." Raghav frowned. 1%? What difference can that make? The old man smiled. Small drops fill the ocean. Do a little better every day, and watch your life grow. Those words stayed with Raghav. That night, he opened an old notebook and wrote 3 words, 1% every day. The next morning, he began. No big plans. No miracles. Just one small change. He cleaned his tools. He fixed a broken fence. He prepared his soil properly. For the first time in years, he felt a sense of control. Each morning, he woke a little earlier. Each evening, he worked a little longer. 1% more patience. 1% more care. 1% more hope. And slowly, his land began to respond. Tiny green sprouts appeared where there was once only dust. His wife smiled as she saw the sparkle return to his eyes. But not everyone believed. Some villagers laughed. "What's the use of small efforts?" they said. Raghav didn't answer. He just kept showing up. Rain or shine. He continued to grow 1% better every single day. Weeks passed. His small field started looking greener than ever. The same people who once mocked him now stopped to watch in surprise. One morning, as the sun rose over his land, Raghav saw something he hadn't seen in years. A full field of healthy, shining crops. He fell to his knees, eyes wet with joy. This is what 1% can do. At harvest time, his cart overflowed with grain. He sold it all in the market fairly, honestly, proudly. That evening, he brought sweets home for his children. Their laughter filled the small hut with happiness. The old man visited again. Raghav bowed respectfully and said, "You were right, 1% changed my life." The wise man smiled. "It wasn't the 1%, Raghav. It was your faith in it." From that day, Raghav became known in the village as the 1% farmer. His story inspired others to start small. To plant hope again. To grow a little better every day. Years later, Raghav built a bigger house. But he still kept that old notebook. On the last page, he had written, "Small steps build strong roots." And under it, he wrote, "Gratitude is my richest crop." Today, people see his success. But only he knows. It began with one small decision. To never stop improving. And that is the true power of the 1% rule. Because greatness doesn't come from what you do once. It comes from what you do every single day. So start small. Stay patient. And watch your seeds of effort grow into fields of abundance.